It is a mutual step toward peace. Now, hopefully, in 2025, to the formal state of war.
I think it did not pass in previous iterations because people saw that it would not really achieve what we hope to achieve on the Korean Peninsula. You know, a peace declaration is a political gesture. Peace declaration, as was advocated by the Moon Jae-in administration, when their officials would come to Washington and say, look, it's meaningless, it has no impact on the situation in the peninsula, why not sign it? Like, for that very reason. It doesn't reduce the North Korean threat to South Korea. It creates a false sense of peace, which would lead many to advocate for a reduction or removal of U.S. forces on the peninsula. So you've degraded Allied deterrence and defense capabilities for a gesture which does nothing to address the North Korean threat.
What he wants is an end to the Iraq-U.S. alliance, an end to extended deterrence, an end to the Iraq-U.S. alliance, and most importantly, pushing U.S. troops off the Korean Peninsula. That is what he really wants, and then he will sign a peace agreement. And what he's trying to do is create the conditions so that he can dominate the peninsula. Despite his rhetoric calling South Korea the main enemy and ending the policy of peaceful unification, he hasn't ended the policy of domination of the Korean Peninsula under the rule of the guerrilla dynasty and Gulag state. And so we are seeing him execute his political warfare strategy and using what our congressmen proposed, what former presidents have proposed to support his political warfare strategy.
This is an issue for which freedom-loving, democracy-loving Americans should not be neutral.
Is that good? Yes, is that good? Am I doing good on China? Tell you one thing, nobody's ever done like I've done on China. Nobody ever let people know what was happening with respect to China.